Alright, so you guys see my hair. Today is actually a hair treatment day. My hair is super dry. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Okay. Alright, so this is me. Me with dry, crusty hair, okay? Look at this, look at this. No, but for real. Today is hair treatment day. So I'm gonna go get my stuff together and I'll be right back. Okay, so bam, this is what I'm using today. Normally I don't use pure cane sugar syrup. I normally use honey, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. But I always use mayonnaise, mayo, whatever, olive oil, honey or sugar syrup, and avocado. So we're gonna mix them together. Hey, so I just took the rest of the mayonnaise that was in here and threw it in here, which was like 2 of these spoons. Now I'm gonna put like 3 caps full of the olive oil and then like a tablespoon of this syrup. I ended up using 2 capfuls of the olive oil because it was just too much. And then I used a tablespoon of the syrup. Now we're gonna mix it together. All right, this is what it's looking like. I don't really mind the chunky, but if you mind the chunky and you don't like that, you can literally put it in the blender or keep mixing. But I don't really mind that. So what I do next is I normally take my favorite hair water and spray my hair and then brush it out. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. So this is my favorite hair water. It's just herbs and water mixed together. Okay, so I don't have any typical way to put it on. Like, I just throw it on there and then wrap it up. I'm leaving it in all day because one, it's almost time for me to pick up my kids. My kids go to school kind of far away. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get to it. Let me do this side first. Yes, my earring. I do have both of my tragus pierced. I think the other one is closing. It kind of hurts my mom. I only wanted one, right? But she was paying for it. She's like, I'm only paying for it if you get both of them done. Like, okay. So she basically tricked me and forced me into getting both of them done. This one that is still in, surprisingly, is the one that hurt really bad because it's kind of crooked. So I don't know if he did this one right because it popped and it was crooked. I don't know. Anyways, so that one didn't reject or nothing. But on the other side, baby, it didn't hurt at all. It was like getting my lip pierced or getting my nose pierced, like getting my belly button pierced. None of those actually hurt me. All of those piercings, by the way, are closed. But when I got my dermals, I was so young. But when I got my dermals, bruh, I got them right here and right here. I know you can see the scar. That's because he didn't do it right. So when I got my dermals, it was barely like getting big. I saw them on some reality TV show and I was like, wow, she looks so cute with it. I want those too. So I went and got it done. I don't know if you guys know this place. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but from Diversity Tattoo Shop in Las Vegas, Nevada. Right there off of Decatur. Yes. By the mall. I don't remember what the mall is called though. Metals Mall, maybe? Yeah, it has to be the Metals Mall. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, because it's not the Boulevard. I think it's the Metals Mall. Anyways, I got it done there. So what happened was I really wanted it. Anyways, I really wanted it so bad. So I told my husband, I'm like, I'm gonna get those. And he was like, I dare you. I dare you to get them. And I was like, you don't gotta dare me to get them. Like, I'm literally gonna get them. So when he got off of work, because, you know, stay-at-home mom, that's what I fucking do. He got off from work. I don't know how old I was. Like 23, 22, I think. He was so shocked because I had bruises. Like I was bruised up, like somebody beat my ass. So dude lied and said he's been doing it for years. Obviously he hasn't, because what he did was he took one of those medical cutter knife things, I don't know, like a straight blade, kind of like a box cutter, basically like a box cutter. So he took this box cutter and he cut 2 crosses, one on this side and one on this side, and then shoved the dermal in my face and said, you can change out the jewel, but make sure you keep it clean because it will get infected. Okay, cool. So he's like, yeah. So I was like, oh, I can change it out. He's like, yeah, once it heals, you know, you can change out the jewel, whatever, blah blah. I'm like, oh, that's dope. Like I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just you stick it in and that was it. So long story short, I had it for a while and it was healed. So I tried to change the jewel. I cut it open again, bro. Like not the whole thing to where it could fall out, but like I cut my skin open because I couldn't change the fucking jewel. Like it wouldn't twist or nothing. It wouldn't pop off, nothing. Like it was literally stuck. So I don't know if I have old pictures, but if I do, I'll put them in there of my dermals. But yeah, so then years go by. At this time, I'm no longer a stay-at-home mom. I'm a CNA. And one of my dermals rejected. It was the one that I opened, obviously. So it rejected, and it came out, like, it fully, like, popped out by itself. And I was like, oh no, like, you know, what the heck? And then I ended up getting a better paying job. That job that I was going to didn't allow piercing, so because I couldn't take the jewel off because the person lied to me. Anyway, so the person lied to me because you can't change the jewel out, but if I could, I would have just kept it in and like not had a jewel hanging out of my face, you know what I'm saying, and just went to work. But because I couldn't have piercings and I couldn't take the jewel out, I had to get it removed. So I went to this tattoo shop out here in Houston. I don't know what it's called actually. I think it's called Brothers or something. Southern Brothers, Southern Boys. It's something like that, but it's off of I-10. Anyways, I've been there before because my sister-in-law's husband's daughter had got her nipples pierced there. Also, I've been there prior when I got my lip re-pierced. Or when I got my lip pierced the first time. So, yeah. Basically, they're pretty good. Southern Boys or Southern Bros, whatever. They're off of I-10 out here in Houston. If you know them, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, he removed it. It was all good from there. And I was a worker, but don't be thinking that I was working for long, because literally I'm a whole stay-at-home mom. I'm not knocking the people who like to work and get their own money to buy whatever they want to buy, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, but like, I would never take that from you. It's just not for me, because I'm always like having to take off of work for the kids or for my husband. Like, literally, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Like, I don't know, not for my family and my situation, at least. So pretty much this is it. I just massage it into my head like this. Oh my god, that feels so good. That feels so good. Literally massage it into my head. And then if you can see. So I'm in the kitchen. It's my ancestor altar. I don't know if y'all do that, but I do. I love my ancestors. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's spirituality is different. Please don't judge mine. But I'm open to listening to any stories, any comments, period, to be honest. So this is what it's giving. And trust, it won't be dry for long. It still freaking feels dry though. Blech. Anyway, I'm just gonna wrap it up. I still have like some nail trying to hold on for dear life. I got my nails done for Christmas. Normally I get my nails done every month. But I have been slacking. Whew. But what I did not slack on was getting my vagina waxed, okay? I just went the other day and it is absolutely amazing. I never would have went if it wasn't for my cousin Leilani. But she was like, have you ever got your vagina waxed? And this was like a few years ago, and I was like, no, never. Like, I've never even thought about getting my vagina waxed. It must be weird. And she's like, oh my god, that's what I thought too, but it was so amazing. So because she said that, I went and got my vagina waxed, and I've been getting my vagina waxed, and it feels so amazing. Like, literally, the first time was treacherous. It was horrible. It was painful. I hated it. But after the first time, like, literally, my vagina hairs are so thin. And I'm acting like I've been going for a long time. I actually just started in December. I just started in December, but it feels like I've been going for a long time. So I went to Hello Sugar because they were having a discount. And I go to this chick. Her name's Kia. She's super dope out here in the Heights in Houston. If you know where it's at, go hit her up. Get your vagina waxed. they were having like a free bikini wax or something, and Brazilians for 20. So I was like, oh, I may as well. My cousin said it's amazing, blah blah blah. So I went. It was amazing. The second time I went, I thought it was going to be so painful like the first time. Girl, please. My stuff was so thin, it didn't even hurt that bad. So, like, by the labia kind of did hurt, but other than that, it was good. Y'all should try it. Anyways, so I'm going to let this sit. I got to go pick up the kids from school, and I'll see you on another video. Thank you, please. Ew. Here. Anyways, please subscribe and like this video. Leave comments below if you'd like. Peace.